Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. I hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend. All right, we're going to start off with the Spiritual Journey Oracles by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Okay. Let's see what the focus is. What would the angels like to bring for the collective today? And what message would they like to bring? Oh, their spiritual journey. All right, let's see. Okay, your authentic voice. We talk about this all the time on this channel. It's not surprising that this comes through. Remove any blocks within your throat chakra so you can express yourself openly and honestly. Okay, remember that blocks in your throat chakra, it's not just about communication, but it's also like how you express yourself creatively out into the world. Okay, with your purpose. Okay. What I'm hearing is that the next card is meditation practice. So meditation calms the mind and opens communication to spirit. Did you see the word communication in there? Daily practice is recommended to center yourself. So practicing your meditation and getting calm and listening to your inner voice, all of that takes practice. And the more that you meditate on a regular basis, the more that you can be still enough to hear those inner voices and know, and move past that fear of expressing yourself more and more authentically, okay? One of the things that you can do is you can call on Archangel Gabriel to help work with your throat chakra. He or she, however that you see Archangel Gabriel, I see Gabriel as a he, but how you see the archangels, that's your relationship with them. You can trust that. But so I'm going to use he because that's how he comes to me. So you can work with him to help clear any blocks. And all you have to do is ask and then meditate is what they're saying, and practice, listening to that inner voice. Practice whatever it is. Maybe it's the meditation. Practice the meditation. But I'm also hearing practice what it is that you want to communicate. If you're having a serious conversation, you can sit down and practice that conversation of how you, what is it that you want to express? What is it that you need to say, and how to do that and say that in the most loving and authentic way? You can say raw, hard truths in a loving and caring, authentic way. You don't have to be attacking. Yes, saying no to some people in a very direct way is very important, but there's ways to do that without being mean. Without going outside the city limits is what I'm hearing. So communication right now is really key. So you might be thinking about communicating to someone, and if so, ask how to do it. Check in within yourself. Not is it that what is it that you want to gain? I'm hearing what is it that you want to say? When you speak to somebody from your heart, they hear you in a heart place as a lot more than bumping against their ego. But when you throw ego at them, it often will bump up against their ego a lot more. Now, you don't have control over the other person, so you don't know where they're at. So you don't want to think about that too much. You just want to think about, resting in your heart and allowing the communication to come from there is what I'm hearing. And if you need to write a letter to that person first and then have the communication, or practice writing the letter and then send the letter, that kind of thing, or text. But what I am hearing is a letter would be better, handwritten or typed, whatever, but an email maybe. But I'm hearing I'm seeing it in the post office, like coming to the mailbox kind of deal. If it's written communication, let it be from the heart. Let it be from the heart, because that person will hear you more authentically in the heart. When it comes through with text or emails, most people are on their screens in some way receiving that, right? So, it's easy to kind of turn the phone off or walk away from the computer and not go back to it. It's a lot easier than having a handwritten letter or a typed letter, even like something in their hand where they can just put it aside and then maybe they'll find it, or they'll put it aside and then they'll keep going back to it. Your energy is in it. Your heart energy is in it. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. Like, okay, like if you want more authenticity, go a little bit more back to the way things used to be, send something with heart, a letter or something like that to communicate what it is that you want. Your authentic voice needs to be heard. And if this for you is something creative, working with your hands, something in the real world, not just like looking at it or keeping it within the technology base, something inside your hand. If you're creating art on technology, that's fine, but make sure you print it out and you put it up somewhere so that you can have tangible something in your hands about your authentic, like that you've created. Okay. All right. Let's see what the Angel Power Wisdom deck wants to say. See. Oh, that just like, did you see that? It like flew, and it flew over and it landed on like all my crystals right here. New beginnings. Something new begins today. Embrace the possibilities. Look at that card. Oh, how beautiful. New beginnings. Let me see what the message is. Let's see. I'm going to actually use the Intuit Oracle to see if we can get a little more clarification on what this authentic voice or this new beginning is. Okay, so I heard all of that. It was mostly about communication with another person. It could be creative as well, but I'm hearing that there's something going on, whether it's friendship or romantic or family. There's something that authentically needs to be spoken, and there's a new beginning within that situation that whether it's creative or a relationship, there's a new beginning. But let's get a little more clarification on the new beginning after you practice, meditating, getting clear, okay, and then practicing on how to communicate. And then once you communicate, there's a new beginning. And let's see what this new beginning entails. Spring is here too. I know we talked about this last week on the channel. Spring is here, and this is a great time to embrace energetically new beginnings within yourself, because the environment, at least here, like in America, spring is here, and in the Northeast, like we're letting go of the winter. We're coming out of hibernation, within ourselves, and we are looking for these, like this new start, these new beginnings, new life. Hummingbird. Yes, be present. Okay. I'm going to grab one more. Oh, gosh. All right. Is it in those? Yes. A whole bunch fell out on top. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. All right. So these three literally fell out on top of meditation practice and your authentic voice. So I want to read these three. I don't know what they are yet. Hold on. Wheel of Fortune. So, oh, what a great card. Oh my goodness. So there's a whole new cycle, right? We're letting go of winter. There's a new birth. We are at the beginning, right? A whole new cycle will come of this situation, this relationship, or within yourself about this relationship or this creative process. So there's like, yeah, and you have to just recognize that, like, there's a synchronicity. There's a destiny in this, and it's come full circle to have this new beginning. So Ladybug, a vibrant, abundant. So look at, you have Wheel of Fortune, which is often like luck of the draw, like down there, luck, and then you get Ladybug, the lucky, yes. Oh my goodness. See, I didn't even look at these. I just knew that I had to read them. A vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort, leisure, wishes are coming true. Birth of a daughter as well. So, if that was one of your wishes, maybe if you wanted to get pregnant. But what I'm hearing overall is that luck is on your side. So luck is on your side. So if you want this new beginning, connecting authentically and allowing your authentic voice, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to have that there could be this new beginning. And this new beginning, you don't know what that is. It could be that it's very clear that you will never, like, this won't happen, and this new beginning is for you to move forward with forgiveness and just let go. Or it could be this new beginning and cycle within the connection. And I actually feel like that is more likely to happen for many people watching this video. But look at the stallion. That's the card that's afterwards. Look at that. New beginnings, moving forward. Let's see what the keywords are. Break free, tame, wild, strong emotions, desire, sexual energy, unbridled, motivated, drive. So that's what I'm hearing is don't hold back. Like, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Tell them your truth. Once you are clear, and you know exactly what it is that you want to say because you've practiced it, right? You've meditated, you've practiced, you know what you want to express. So allow yourself to be vulnerable. Break free from that, like, tamed side of yourself, and let yourself, like, embrace those wild horses. Wild horses couldn't take me away. But that's kind of like, that song has a lot of attachment. That's not what I mean, but still, that's what I'm hearing. Break free from that fear and allow vulnerability, and let yourself have that honest communication. And if this is a creative thing, recognize that luck is on your side. You've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Break free. Stop holding yourself back because you're think you're not creative or whatever, and allow yourself to break free and be wild with your art or your creative aspect. Okay, now that's for this part. And I'm sorry this is a little disjointed, but this is like how the cards literally fell on it. Now there's all of these cards. So Hummingbird came out on the New Beginnings card. Enjoyment, be present, rapid response, resilient, lift out of negativity, lightness of being. Okay, being present, embracing joy. Look at that second chakra, like those lower chakras, bringing it, that's the flower, the upper chakras colors, right? This beautiful hummingbird who's learning to be present, okay, in their daily life. This is the lower chakras, and being happy, okay, in allowing themselves to be, allowing yourself to be light, okay, be light and not take on so much of the world's problems or other people's problems, so that you can lift out of this negativity. Now, we are talking about communication, and it says rapid response. So you may find that you get a quick response from this person. And that might happen if you don't allow yourself to practice and express how you want, and you might not get what you want to hear. If you want a rapid response that is more heart-centered, allow that authentic voice and vulnerability to come through. So now let's just see. Now there's Venus, goddess of love. Okay, so this is really what I'm feeling like this reading is mostly about, is you wanting to have communication with someone in regards to love, and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Sorry, I think Venus is like the goddess of love and beauty and stuff like that. So I'm sorry. But yeah, and look, the word beauty is right here too. I probably read it and didn't realize it. So attraction and attractiveness in ourselves and others, grace, charm, beauty, love, relationship, art, magnetism, abundance, pleasure, happiness. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this new beginning, allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to be happy. You're holding yourself back for whatever reason in this communication with this creative project. Allow yourself to be happy. You can call on Venus or Aphrodite, the goddess of love, to come in and help you with this part of yourself. Okay. The elephant head says gentle, lucid dreams, focused power, wise, supportive, trust, telepathy, and wit. Now, there may have been some communication on a telepathic level. You may be dreaming of one another, or one of you is dreaming about the other. You may be dreaming some of these creative projects, but you got to get into this place of trust and recognize that the wisdom that you have within yourself can be supportive and a focused power, okay? But when you communicate, be gentle. Okay, be gentle. Think about being gentle. Think about being authentic and vulnerable. Okay, King of the Earth. Capricorn. That's me, right? Like I'm a Capricorn, I mean. But yeah, so you may be thinking about a Capricorn, or you could it's time to embrace the King of Capricorn energy. You could be a Capricorn. The key words here: resourceful, conservative, tenacious, disciplined, wise, ambitious, prudent, constant eyes on the prize, realistic. Okay, there we go. So there's a couple of things. So also the devil card is the card associated with Capricorns in tarot. So be careful that you're not communicating to this person from a place of attachment, from a place of hurt, okay, from the way things used to be. You don't want to communicate in the King of Earth's reversed energy, right? What you want to do is you want to be strong. You want to embrace that king energy, male or female, right? You want to be strong. You want to be you want tenacity is good, but it can also make have you create things that are not always in your best interest or in a way that you want because you're being tenacious. So what you want to do is you want to keep your eyes on what it is that you want. What is it that you really want to create? Be realistic. Recognize that this person may not respond, or in the way that you want or at all. And how so are you going to move forward? But no matter what, either way, you have been authentic. Your cards are on the table. Clear, right? Like your cards are on the table. You have embraced this new beginning, no matter what that means. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to break free from that old you, the old patterns, from the attachment. Okay, in either way, you are embracing this Venus goddess of love energy. Okay, that joy, that happiness, that pleasure. Okay, in a gentle but strong way, and you're stepping into the king energy. Out of the reverse of any attachment, you want to communicate your authentic voice in the real world. The king of earth is in tarot, though, is like, he is like the perfect partner. He, she, this again, this is energy. Don't focus on genders, but like, they are someone who has their act together, and is ready to have something in the real world committed and solid. Okay, something solid within themselves has grown, so they're ready to have something solid in the outside world. Okay, so if make sure that you are in this king energy and approaching this person with that king or queen energy, whatever gender you are, it doesn't matter. But this is like when you step into it, you want to be sure, you want to be authentic, you want to do it in a gentle way, and no matter what, you're going to have a new beginning, and you are ready. You are ready for this new beginning, and the seasons, they're supporting that. Okay. All right. I am sending you all my love, and oh my gosh, I surround you with lots and lots of beautiful angels. Gabriel is really good for writing as well. So if you want to write this letter, you can call on Archangel Gabriel to help you with this letter or this creative project. Okay. All right. I'm sending you all my love. Okay. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow morning.